Drill rap popped up close to 15 years ago. It has made a lot of rappers rich, but on the other side of the coin, it has gave a lot of rappers time to fall off. So we're going to go through a list of some of these rappers that have had their blow up and eventually cooled off. Starting with PGF Nook. Coming from the south side of Chicago, Nook popped on the scene by building a buzz initially on Facebook. He was posting freestyles and trillers, and he would build a little initial buzz with that. But he would skyrocket with his track, What Up? That would even receive a Polo G feature. This would take over the scene in the clubs, and this boosted his name so much that he would even eventually receive a $1 million deal. Even though he could be wherever he wanted after signing this deal, he always chose to go back to Chicago. No matter where he visited, it was always prevalent that he was going to go home. And a big thing around this time was his drug use, which he was pretty open about, and even was seen flexing on certain interviews on how crazy his tolerance would be. I feel like this would be a big thing that contributed to his fall off, and honestly accelerated it. As when you start popping pills and sipping lean and crashing cars, it just adds up so fast, especially nowadays. And a lot of people in that industry really just don't want to do business with people that are openly, consuming drugs on that level. Rico Recklezz took notes out of 50 Cent's textbook, and that was the main reason he blew up. He basically did a How to Rob style song that was a hit 'em up remix. He would diss basically the whole Chicago, from G Herbo to AOKD. Nobody was safe from the smoke. But it wasn't your regular diss from Chicago standards, as it was pretty mild compared to the op smoking anthems of the drill scene. A lot of people would respond in a joking way, but a couple people would take it more to heart. Like AOKD, he would diss Rico back and really want beef with him, even eventually kicking it with people who would openly diss Rico's dead friends. This would lead to a viral moment on a porch that really boosted Rico's name up. It even seemed to the fans that Rico could make a call and get you touched. But Soulja Boy didn't care for the fans' respect, as he would send his own shots at Rico. He saw this as a perfect moment to press big rappers, so he flew out to California to go live in front of Soulja Boy's house. He would also record a diss song while he was out there that would be a remix to his hit song, Crank That. His songs would do overall good, but what really he was known for was his chaotic and energetic interviews, where he could be seen not holding back, speaking on whatever topics you had asked him about. These actually did very good for him, as they would rack up millions of views. But really what caused his downfall was he would end up getting caught with a gun in 2020, leading him to spend a little over 3 years in Stateville. After his release in 2024, he wasted no time going viral. He would basically pop onto Vlad TV and other platforms and open up about certain topics within prison, including the savage life, that would even be featured on a Joe Rogan podcast. He would even secure a relationship with Summer Walker and lose it within the same year. But even with this, his music has not been able to maintain the numbers he used to. Billionaire Black is one of the big reasons the drill scene is where it is today. Not only being there from the beginning, but also contributing to it in his own way. Being one of the key members of Flyboy Gang, better known as FBG, he was somewhat as a duo with FBG Duck. He was seen with so many different faces that were important to the drill scene, including P. Rico, Lil J, Tay Savage, and even Lil Durk before the beef. He never really received the respect he should have, but he did make some iconic mixtapes for the fans, including Call of Duty Dead Ops and Billionaire Boys Club. A lot of people feel like he fell victim to the infamous blackball of the rappers on his side, as he never really got any major industry looks or any major label connections. He would continue to go viral over the years, especially when he ran into 600 Breezy and confronted him at the mall, or even recently when he had his back and forth with Screwly G over his snippets that mentioned FBG Duck's death. But yeah, I feel like it's not a bad thing to fall off for real. It's just, the cycle of life that comes with this little game we got that we call the rap game. People go up, people go down. I wasn't trying to go too hard on people. Just kind of thinking about all the, it's drill rap's aging. So you got a lot of people that done fell off, or people that made millions, or people that made $2 off this stuff. So let me know if y'all want to see any more type of videos like this. Definitely comment down below. I'll do a part 2. You know, it's hella rappers that done fell off. And we could go even more deeper, you know, add a little satire and comedy to it if y'all want. But just let me know what y'all want to see down below in the comments.